Cowabunga.
Check 1, 2.
This bad boy off.
Yep.
Welcome back to the show, baby. Reed. You cut your hair. I'm a little disappointed. You know,
Rest
we were
in
talking
peace
the
to the
last
hair.
episode about, possibly changing the name of this podcast to like the long hair boys, the man bun bros, but you just completely just tossed that idea out the trash.
Yeah, it was an act of impulse. It was like I was
Midlife
sitting
crisis?
there. Yeah, I was sitting there in the parking lot looking at the the haircutting place, and I was like, "Are we gonna do this?" Checked online, it said 0 minutes. I was like, "All right, going for it."
It's
Clicked
destiny.
the appointment,
It's destiny, baby.
and as soon as she was very hesitant about cutting my hair. She was like, "Are you sure you want this all gone?" And I was like, "Get rid of all of it."
Man,
And she
now
did
you
the
really
sides.
look like a Raiders guy.
Dude, I really look Mexican now. I was like looking at myself and I'm like, man, now I'm really embracing it.
Hell yeah, brother. No, you're. How like Mexican are you? Like, what's like? Do you know the
Not-
percentage?
Like maybe less than a quarter.
Oh, okay. What else are you?
I don't know. My dad's white.
I don't think
I
I've ever
think-
seen your mom. Also, I've known you for a long time. Don't think I've ever seen her.
You've probably seen her every once in a while. She pops up.
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Yeah,
Are you holding me back? Are you trying to hide me from your mom? Like, it's a big step. You gotta let me meet her.
No, I thought you've seen her before, but I guess
Nope,
not.
Never. I have not.
I gotta say, I didn't know that your mom was your mom until maybe like our junior year, and I was like, "Oh, that's his mom." Okay, I was like,
You're not.
I
You're
saw
not the
her.
only one.
I like knew who she was, but I was like, "Oh, she's Justin's mom." Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're not the only. Like my mom. Like, there's so many people that didn't like know that my mom was around because like around the football scene, it was just my dad and I. Like, because we like practice and all that, and like my mom would come for games. But like so like. And then, like, like going to the store, if we ever ran into someone at the store, it was always just my dad and I because we would go, like, after practice. So it was like, I don't think people, like, after games, they're like, oh, you do have a mom. She's right there. I was like, I do have a mom. I love her very much. She's very much around.
Oh, you do have a mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I always had in my mind that your mom was around, but I just never saw her. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's his mom. And I have seen her before.
Yep. My mother. My mother. You know?
Buddha. When was Mother's Day? Was that in June?
I have no clue. I hope that usually my mom reminds me when Mother's Day happens, so I'm a little prepared. She gives me like a couple days notice because I know my dad's not gonna know. And then like same with Father's. So I'm terrible with birthdays and dates. So like my mom, I know that her birthday is before Christmas. It's in December before Christmas. Okay, and I know my dad's is sometime in February. So I got months down, and then, like my brother's, the only reason I know my brother's birthday is because I used to use his ID as the old fakeroo. So I
you're the
memorized,
cool
memorized
kid,
that.
huh?
But, you know,
Just hiccuped.
I only
Yeah,
used
you're
it
the cool kid.
I only used it a couple times. One time I got because I was going to get a chew, and back when I chewed, I'm still clean so far since summer.
Really?
Yeah, I have not had any. Trust me, dude. I can't tell you how many times I've driven past the gas station and like kind of slowed down and be like, oh, I could just get one right now. Especially during football, man, because that's usually my time to really, really throw in some lippers. But
You're not even doing the pouches? I knew you were doing the pouches for a while, the little nicotine pouches.
I might start get back on those just to have them, just because I get bored. Like that was most of the time because I've chewed since going into my senior year of high school, I think. So I chewed for 4 to 5 years. Yeah, I was pre-18, so for 5 years, and but it's mostly just because I would do it when I was bored. Like if I was going on
Yeah,
a
it's
trip,
the
like when I was
worst thing when you're
commuting.
bored.
Yeah. So, but you want to hear the funny story about the first time I chewed? Because it was summer. My dad's been chewing his whole life, so there was always that.
You came out of the
And I
womb
was
chewing.
like, yeah, basically. Back then, dude, you could like chew on campus, bro. You could chew in high school. They had a smoking section.
They had that smoke it section and everything.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna chew. I'm gonna try it. So I like snuck a chew from his can upstairs and went downstairs, and I was like doing my homework. I put one in. So you've chewed before because I know you do the pouches sometimes. Do you have you chewed?
Yeah,
Chewed?
I've had one and it wasn't for me.
Yeah. So when you chew, though, you know that head rush you get.
Yeah, one just
You
comes
get a massive
blasting
head
at you.
rush. And especially like your first time, and this was me, like I've never been drunk before. I've never smoked. I've never like experienced anything like that messes up with your mind or
Get you
whatever.
that feeling.
Yeah, it gets you that feeling. So I put a little chew in, and I get a head rush, bro. And I'm telling you, I was spinning. I was so
Oh yeah,
worried
dude.
though. I was so worried. I was Googling. I was like, side effects of tobacco. What is happening to me? Am I dying? I was freaking out because I spit it out and I was like, I don't feel right. I do not feel good. And I remember I was doing like homework in the summer and I like closed my laptop and I just crawled into bed and just passed out. I like went to sleep. I was like, okay, if I sleep this off, maybe it'll be fine. And then all I remember is my dad knocked on the door. He pokes his head in. He's like, hey, Justin, you up? I was like, yeah. He's like, want to go to Lumberjacks? I was like, all right, let's do it. And then that was the first time. And then the second time, I was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. And I was with Ethan and Dom. I was helping their uncle do yard work, carrying these big ass
Oh boy.
logs, carrying these big ass logs. I put a chew in. I'm like acting all cool, like doing yard work. I'm carrying this log. I stumble, so I trip a little bit, swallow it, puke
Oh
everywhere.
no.
Yeah, so my first two occasions were didn't start off right.
Dude, I'm surprised you didn't quit after that, man. That would be
See,
enough right there.
see, that's my character trait. I never quit, bro.
Not a quitter.
I will never quit. I will not until I succeed. I will not quit. Hydration break.
Oh,
Oh, that's the good stuff right there. What do you got in the What do you got in the cup?
I got some tea. Some tea, baby.
I didn't know you were a didn't know you were like a 73-year-old woman who knits.
Anything I could get just to get a little bit of caffeine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
always
are a
in it.
caffeine maniac, bro.
Dude, yeah, this week so far haven't had like a lot of caffeine. Today
Are
was
you
like my
trying to
first
do
day.
that?
Yeah, I just had tea today, and then I was just trying to see how it goes. And dude, I've been tired all day. I just felt
You
like I
gotta
got
get
hit
through
by
the
a
first
brick
couple
wall.
days. First couple
Dude.
days are always the worst of quitting anything.
Dude, it's
Trust.
so hard. It's the
Now,
worst.
let me ask you something. So, I'm a caffeine guy, kind of, not to the extent you are. Don't get me wrong. You're having caffeine at 8 o'clock at night. You know, if I did that, I'm just not going to sleep. But do you, when you have caffeine, do you shit a lot?
No, and I think that's for if you don't. I think that's like if you probably don't drink a lot of caffeine. I think it happens.
It must be because, man, let me tell you, I've let off some world record doo-doos.
Yeah,
The
'cause
moment that caffeine hits my lips, I do it on the way
uh,
to my school. I'm drinking my little C4 drink. Shout out to C4. Drinking my C4 drink. About 5 minutes, my stomach starts grumbling. I'm like, all right, we got to hit the gas on this bad boy. We got to get to the school quick.
yeah, I think it was my dad who mentioned it to me. I think it might be honestly just energy drinks that do that.
This must
Because
be
it seems, well, I mean, coffee. But let's be honest, coffee, dude.
more, dude. 1 cup, I'm pushing my limits.
Dude, especially early in the morning. I hate drinking coffee early in the morning because then I'm like, Here we go. Already starting the day off rough.
Already starting the day off with a 45-minute bathroom break.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, maybe when like winter rolls around, I'll start drinking coffee again. But I switched to tea because I just can't do coffee right now.
I feel like coffee in the winter is the best time to have coffee.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can't be drinking hot coffee like during the summer, those warm mornings.
I was doing that though when I was during summer football because we had workouts in the morning, and I'd drive back home, I'd grab a cup of coffee then at like 12 o'clock, and it's like 104 degrees out. Grab a cup of coffee and watch Seinfeld. That was like my summer. But no, but coffee in the winter, that's when I'll have a cup of coffee at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, coming back home. Oh, man.
Nothing better. See,
I can't wait for cold weather.
Oh, dude, it's coming. I think what falls just in a couple of days. Dude, it rained. It rained at my house the other night. I was like, man, it's coming. Slowly but surely.
I am pumped. I got all my sweats ready. I've been starting to wear sweats a little bit. I've been dipping my feet back in with it because like I get up early, so like it's kind of chilly enough where I can have those on just for a little bit, just to get that feeling, and I get like.
Yeah, no, what was it? Yesterday and the day before, I was like, am I gonna have to put like a sweatshirt on? And I was like, I'll just start with pants, then we'll see where I go from there.
Yeah, with the sweatshirt, I sweat so much on my upper body that like even during the winter, like I can get away with not wearing a sweatshirt because this boy sweats, man. Tits, back, anything that rubs together right here, it's sweating. So like the sweatshirt, but long sleeve shirt, beanie, sweats, and a nice pair of high top Vans. Oh, you got me.
Yeah, see, I had a hard transition when it was turning into summer because I was wearing beanies all the time.
I know. And then, you wore it for like 12 episodes straight.
Yeah, you can just see on the thumbnails it's just me in a beanie. And I would always wear pants, but when summer comes around, I don't want to wear pants and I don't want to wear a beanie. Now, if you go down to L.A., the strangest thing is it could be like 100. You see people wearing beanies. They're wearing pants. They're mad down there, dude. I've seen it to where I'm like, what does this guy do? I've seen somebody in like sweatshirt, pants, and a beanie walking around in the summer.
Well, do you remember those kids? We had a couple kids at high school that we knew that it would be snowing outside. Tank top, shorts, flip-flops.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, what are we doing? Remember the kid? You probably actually knew him because like kind of weird like that.
What are you trying to say?
Do you remember the kid that he wore a Hawaiian shirt? The same like kind of slide flip flop things.
Yes.
And like some cargo shorts, and he always always looked like he just got back from vacation because he had like a suitcase as a backpack too. Like,
oh yeah, dude. He was
I don't know him. I'm sure he's a good kid, but that was his mojo right there. Is that just got back from Hawaii. Now I got to go to class. I got to go to sixth period.
Yeah, the bad thing about high school is like you would look at that kid and you were like, that's a strange kid. And then I knew like people who knew him and they were like, he's actually really cool. And I'm like, when you have that high school mentality, you're like, that guy's stay away from him.
I mean, I had no style in high school.
Man,
I was wearing just workout clothes every day because
it was whatever stuff we would get from football too. That's all I would wear.
yeah. And then I remember like the end of our senior year, you started getting into that kind of Thrasher look. You had the pants. You had the tight. You wore a pair of tight skinny jeans one time.
I did not wear skinny jeans. I've never owned a pair of skinny jeans.
Okay. Here, let me correct. You were a bigger boy, so they might have just been normal jeans that
they were just tight pants.
We're just getting pushed to the limits. We'll be honest. Yeah,
dude. I would wear the pants, and I would wear a flannel. I don't know what kind of shirt I was wearing, and then I'd wear a hat. And I would just that was my style.
And then you had those the Vans that didn't have any laces, the slip-on Vans.
Dude, I still wear those. That's my fashion right there, dude.
See, those came back very fast. Like, about junior, senior year, all of a sudden everyone was wearing those again because that was like a old-fashioned thing, like my dad's time, like 80s, 90s.
Yeah, because I remember when we were there, just regular Vans with like laces and stuff were very popular. Like if you just had a pair of those, and then all of a sudden slides started coming back. Well, not slides, but the slip-ons.
Yeah, they see. I didn't. I don't like the no no shoelace Vans. I don't like those. I personally
Really?
don't think they look good. Yeah, and then also everyone had the check. You're included.
I
Everyone had the
still have them,
checkered
dude. I have two
ones.
pairs.
Gosh, yeah. I just
That's
don't.
the
I don't
only
like
shoes I
those.
wear. I
I'm
can't
an
wear any other
old-fashioned
shoes.
basic Van guy. Just the black and white, nice little low top. I have a pair of high top ones, which was my favorite shoe, by the way. My favorite shoe because it's really fat, and I got fat feet, and my puppies feel like they're just in a home right now.
Dude,
I'm
I
gonna
remember
wear
I
those
had
tomorrow morning.
Converse. I had Converse, and I wanted to like them so much, but it hurt so much, like walking around, and then like even putting them on was a hassle, and I was like, I can't do this. And I didn't want to do the low top ones. I wanted to wear the high top ones.
So same thing for me because we got fat feet, so we got to get some good leather in under us. And I remember I
Yeah.
bought a brand new pair of all white, which is a big mistake. All white, high top Converse, and I wore it to a Super Bowl
Oh,
party. The next day, I wore it to a Super Bowl party at a friend of ours' house who has a pond in the backyard. I get in a canoe to go across the pond, and a bigger fella hops in the thing with me, and we start to sink. I step out to get out. My Converse ruined. I never wore them again. They were
oh.
they went right into that water, into the muck and mud. Ugh, goodness gracious! Never got to wear those again.
Dude, also when we were in high school, what became popular was the socks and the slides.
Yeah, I mean, I do that sometimes now. Like when I'm really lazy, like if it's after
Yeah.
like a morning workout, I'm not I'm not putting shoes on. I'm just sliding my
Yeah.
bad boys in there. I never did that in high school though.
I did it a couple times.
Did you wear those in school?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
Gosh.
freshman year I would wear it was only I think maybe after like our freshman games I would start wearing them. But other than that, it felt so good though.
You used to, you kind of still do, I think. I haven't seen your legs in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You used to wear your socks kind of high,
Dude,
a little too.
I still
you?
do, man. I still wear
Oh,
high socks.
no, man.
Dude,
What are you
that's all I
doing?
wear. That's
Zero
all I wear.
swag. Zero
High
swag.
high socks and checkered Vans. That's all I wear, baby. There's no going back.
That's zero swag, bro. You gotta at least pull it down. It's gotta be like you should be able to put 3 fingers from your calf muscle to like your sock line. There should be a good 3 fingers
Dude,
distance there.
I can't wear short socks like that anymore. It feels uncomfortable.
I feel it. I wear them sometimes just to get my tan line to not be so bad. I'll wear
Oh
short
yeah,
socks
dude.
just
Yeah,
to throw
because
a
mine are
curveball.
bad still.
I
Yeah,
also
that's all I wear, man.
I also realized how white I actually am because I wear a long sleeve shirt to football practice so I don't get sunburned because this boy burns
Oh,
easily.
yeah.
This skin, all it needs is 10 minutes, and I'm very toasty. So I wear a long sleeve shirt, and then like on game days, like I pull off the tank top, and man, I look at some pictures. I'm like, oh boy, I'm matching the jersey.
Oh. Yeah, dude. I remember. Yeah, there was I remember during like summer football,
Yeah.
there'd be certain kids who'd get like really good tan, but then there was kids like you and a couple other that were just pasty.
Pasty, bro.
Like
Pasty.
I
My
know, I know
face
the
gets
twins.
fried.
I know the twins who don't like to be mentioned on here. They're very pasty still.
They're very pasty.
I had.
They might be
speaking
the
of this,
whitest people I've ever seen.
I had one of the twins ask me, "How long are you guys gonna keep this up?"
You're not the only one. And let's say the name of the twin that asked this in 3, 2, 1. Ethan.
Ethan.
That son of a bitch. He wants us to falter. He wants us to fail.
I think it is because he has something against this podcast.
Yeah.
Because
Because he's just not a true fan. He's not He's not part of the hooligan and Piercy army.
yeah, he wanted some things gone. Not so fast.
Never. I will keep
No.
these bad boys on as long as it makes him upset.
I told him, I said, this is going to make me want to talk about you even more. You shouldn't have
Facts.
said anything. I would have just forgotten about it. But now I want to talk about you even more.
Couldn't have said it any better, brother.
Don't tell me not to talk about you. That makes me want to talk about you.
Do you double sock?
No. God, no. I could not
Did you
do
ever
that.
double sock?
I have never double socked.
I've triple socked before.
Oh,
To school, bro. To middle school.
why?
Because I thought I was. It was the year that I got. Remember, I played I played up to midgets that one year,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and so I was like hanging out with the bigger kids, and I was like, they were all double socking. So
Yeah, that was
the
weird.
classic. It was the Nike cotton like mid sock, and you could either go black and then a white one on top of it, or you could go white and then a black one on it. So I was like, I'm gonna take it one step further. I was like, I'm gonna do something these guys didn't do. All right.
Trendsetter.
I go black sock, white sock, black small sock on three. Three of those things formed a school. Bro, I was using, you know how much laundry that is for one day?
You know, did you get hot? Like, that seems like it would get hot.
It didn't matter. I was swaggy,
You're
bro.
pushing through it.
Yeah, I was pushing through it. Dude, and
No,
also,
dude.
I don't even know how my foot fit into a shoe with three
Yeah,
socks
because I was
on.
going to say, that's like, you're going up a few sizes if you do that.
Yeah, I could probably fit into a Shaquille O'Neal size 17 right there with three socks on. You know?
No, dude, I remember people were still doing that in high school, the double sock. And I was like, I tried it once. I remember I put one on and I tried to put another on. And I was like, I can't do this. This is too much.
I want to say I didn't do it in high school, but the freshman me wouldn't be surprised if I did.
Yeah. No, I remember somebody was like on our team was trying to use that as an excuse, being like, "Oh, I double sock, so like nothing happens to my ankle." But I was
Not
like,
gonna control
what?
it.
I was like, that seems like it would make it worse.
Yeah, I sprained my ankle, or like a month ago with tape and a spat on top of the tape, and I somehow sprained my ankle still. So I was like, those double socks ain't gonna do nothing. All right?
Yeah, yeah, those double socks aren't going to protect you. And I was like, why are you worried about your ankles? I was like, you're 16 years old.
I know.
It's not like you're an old man out there running around.
Yeah, nowadays, bro, if I gotta be extra cautious about it, about my legs and my shoulders.
Your time is
Up
a
there.
ticking.
Dude, honestly, some days I'm like, yeah, I'm not 21. I was like, I am 34.
I watched your game the other day.
I know, I saw. I mean, I
Yeah.
heard, or you texted me. Yeah, I saw this bad boy.
I think I kind of cursed you guys because right when I turned it on, that's when things started going downhill.
Yeah, you're not the only one, man. It's the Hula Hand. I'm telling you, it's the Hula Hand name.
I turned it on and I was like, I shouldn't have turned on this game.
I've lost my entire life. I lost in high school. I go to the number 4 ranked junior college in the like state and like top in the country. My first year, we don't make playoffs. We have one of the worst seasons. And then the next year, we at least made playoffs. Like we won our league, which was fun. But and then yeah, I think it's just I'm sorry. I wanted to. I was curious because I was like, I want to know if I'm actually cursed because I have a theory that I'll get into of why I'm cursed.
Uh,
But I want to be like, I should go to Alabama and play one season. And if we have a terrible season, then I definitely know it's me.
you're just
Because here is the theory that I know. Okay, so when I was born, October 14th, 1999, okay, it was a Friday night that I was born. My dad was a head coach then. Okay, he coached in San Diego on a very good team. All this, they're playing I don't remember who they're playing. They're playing a team on my birthday, and he missed my birth, which is respectable. I respect it. I was like, you go to the ball game, all right? Friday Night Lights comes first, all right?
he knew what was coming.
Friday Night Lights comes first before the birth, all right? But anyways, he goes, he has a game. He loses on my game day on the day that I was born. His team loses, and he doomed me right then and
he
there.
knew He knew you were a little Judas baby coming out, little cursed baby.
I was a big old baby though. Let me tell you that. I was like I think I was the 9 pounder, 9 pounder, 10 pounder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of those.
You were
I
a
feel like
big
you were a
sucker.
really big baby, weren't you?
I wasn't. I was actually like, I think below like normal weight. I was a pretty skinny kid till I discovered food was pretty cool.
Let's get, let's get a water break real quick.
Okay. Hey, take it easy there, man. No, when I would say around fourth grade, that's when I started putting on the LBs.
I mean, dude, I was chubby. I had a lot of baby fat up until like seventh, eighth grade. Like I had some. I was kind of worried actually because if you look at pictures of me when I was a little baby, bro, I was so heavy that my legs bent in because I couldn't carry the weight. I was bow-legged as a kid because I was carrying around this massive head of mine, and then also had some extra poundage. And I remember like when I first started working out, I started doing core stuff because I was looking in the mirror and I was like, yo, I got some big love handles. It's like I got some lovies on me. I was like, all right, we need to start doing some crunches or some V twists or something.
Dude, I started doing that same thing like my fifth grade year. I like looked in the mirror and I was like, God, I need to get some crunches in or something. I would look up the YouTube videos on how to get abs in a month.
Dude, I did too. Mine was 4 hours. It said, get six-pack abs in 4 hours. I was like, that's what I need. I was like, I'll work out right now. I did, and I got like, I remember I got like 2 abs, and it was like the top two. I still had some baby fat on the bottom. And I remember that was like the year I felt really confident. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Halloween to that party I wasn't invited to. I dressed as a pimp with no shirt, and I had a money robe on, and I was flexing the whole night. Let me tell you that.
Dude, just face red, just.
Dude, literally the whole night I was flexing those abs to try to get those two bad boys poking.
Dude, I remember how devastated I was when I learned that they were like, yeah, you can't like you could do all the crunches and stuff, but unless like you're eating right, those abs aren't gonna show. And I was like, so what has this all been about? What have I been doing these crunches for?
My-
You telling me I got scammed?
Dude, honestly, because I was doing that workout, but my afternoon snack on a Friday, because my grandma would take me to Rayleigh's and Jamba Juice before the football game, before the varsity football game. So I'd go to Jamba Juice. I'd get a medium orange dream machine, the most unhealthy drink you can get there. Orange dream
Oh
machine.
yeah, dude.
But I would get whey protein because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bulk a little bit. Get some whey protein in there, and then on a good day, if she gave me enough money, I would get an apple cinnamon pretzel with it. Then I'd walk over to Rayleigh's where my grandma was shopping. I'd go in there. I'd get a big bag of hot Cheetos,
Oh yeah.
and I would tear that thing down. Sometimes I would tear it down in the store, and it would
Oh,
just be an empty wrapper going across the conveyor belt.
oh,
But
yeah.
I remember I was like, I know how I'll match my hot Cheeto addiction. I'll eat hot Cheetos, but I love green apples, like the Granny Smiths. So I was like, all right, I'll eat a handful of hot Cheetos. I'll take a bite of apple. Mix, match,
Oh
cancel
yeah.
each other
There
out.
you go. Yeah, that'll work, man. Dude, I remember I thought protein drinks. I thought that was like a secret formula to being athletic. Like my
Dude,
seventh
you're
grade,
not the only one.
seventh grade, I used to like drink this huge protein shake before I would go and like run in a track and field event. And I would just be so slow, feeling like I was gonna throw up, and I was like, I still have that energy though.
Oh, I wanted to bring something up. Okay, so something happened to me a little while back.
Uh-oh.
I found this girl. I won't say her name. How I found her. Like she goes to my school. Okay, we'll just say that. And so I was
Found
like,
her?
I didn't find it. Like we came across paths on social media. Okay,
Okay. It's like, what
and
do
like
you
find
mean?
her. No, came across paths on social media and everything. I was like, yo, this girl's kind of cute. I was like, all right. So I'm scrolling on the pictures. One catches my eye and I had to double take. I was like, what is that? Full armpit hair.
Oh.
Now here's the thing. Okay, let me put some out here before we discuss. Okay,
hmm
ladies, I get that it's your body. You're free to do it, whatever you want. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm not good with the armpit hair. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, you can do whatever you want. Just don't expect this guy. And I'd say a majority of males to dig that. Okay, I'll say that. Now, Reed, what is your opinion on this? Help me out here.
You set me up, man. um, yeah, I would say that it's not something that I would like, but to
Could you
each
get
their
past it?
own.
Could you get past that? Like, so say you go out on a date without knowing this. It's a great date. You guys are getting along. The
Now,
flame,
here's
the
how.
fire is burning. You guys, you head back. So you head back to your bachelor pad. Things are getting a little hot and spicy. Take her shirt off. All of a sudden, you're like, she's got more armpit hair than you do. What's going down?
So here's the thing. The only way I would let it slide is if it wasn't as long or wasn't more than mine. Because then I'm in a competition. Then I'm gonna think about it and be like, she has more armpit hair than me. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what am I?
But what if it's like just a little bit less than yours? Like you're still like you'd be cool with that? Like you'd be like,
Like I would say
I can
like
get past this, or are you gonna bring it up? Maybe like, hey, can we if we're gonna make this work, you
I
can
would
use my
say
razor.
I'll be completely honest. I don't have a crazy amount of armpit hair.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't have a ton.
So if it was less than mine, yeah. See, if it was less than mine, I mean, I don't know. I would have to be put in that situation. It would have to be how I was feeling. Like,
I would have
would it
to
be
talk.
like
I would have to bring it up
I would definitely bring it up. Like, it would be the elephant in the room.
because she
Like,
would.
even if you didn't bring it up, it's the elephant in the room. Like, she knew you were going to ask about this, probably.
Well, she would know because my reaction would be, "Whoa, what do we got here?"
What the?
I would be very vocal about my reaction originally, and then, but I don't know. I'm a little torn because because I was thinking about like what if like I go on a couple dates with this girl. It's not the girl that I'm talking about. I found because
This
it's
girl
not
that I found.
it's not that. I'm talking like down the road. Like if I found a girl and I was going on dates, everything's hitting right, and then about third date, because third date that's when usually good stuff happens. I find out that that she's got the old George of the
I
Jungle
honestly
down below.
think it would just
up top.
depend. It would just depend.
I don't
It's
know.
like one of those things where it's like you're kind of like,
I don't know if I can get past it. I'll be honest.
I I would definitely try,
I
but
remember I remember this one girl that like kind of turned me off, and we were seeing each other for a little bit, and I looked down at I saw a couple long hairs on her leg, and I was like, oh,
uh,
I'm just not a hair
see,
guy though. That's the thing, because I don't like
yeah,
hair
I don't.
on me
Yeah, like I hate. That's why I hate my legs because like I have like
as I
very,
have
like,
long hair. I just
Yeah,
completely.
I hate that. I'm always jealous of people who don't have that much hair, and I don't know what that is because that's just. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm just like God, and then
Okay.
I'm also rocking with the chest there too, and I'm like God.
You are one hairy boy. You are very close to being a bear, a baby bear. You're very close.
don't
You're a
think
couple
it's
more
that bad.
patches. You're a couple more patches, maybe on your back, to you could pass as a,
Dude,
one of those dog boys.
I've definitely, I've definitely seen some kids where I'm like, okay, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some pretty bad. Like, I don't think I'm just like shrugging myself off like I'm off the hook, but I've seen some pretty to where I'm like, okay, it could be worse.
Oh yeah, baby. It could be
Doesn't
worse.
make me feel as bad. I'm just like, okay.
I've seen some people that they got hair everywhere. They got
Dude,
top of the shoulders,
yeah.
on the back of the hamstrings, the bottom of their feet.
See, what's the worst is the kids who have it like straight black on their chest. Those are the kids I feel for.
See, I'm kind of
See,
like
mine's
half
like probably
blonde,
the same
so-
color as my hair.
Yeah, I'm kind of half blonde.
Yeah, like especially like my legs too are kind of like that. But I've seen some kids where it's just like jet black.
Oh, baby, what are we doing?
I know, dude, I'm just like, yeah, man, hair's a weird thing.
Yeah, I have a couple chest hairs, and I'm starting to grow up. I'm starting to feel like a man. I scouted a couple. I was like, okay, what are we working with
I
here?
think I'm finally starting to grow up. Still measuring yourself.
Do you remember
every
when you
day.
got your first pube?
Heck yeah, dude.
Dude,
It's a moment I'll
had-
never forget.
Dude, I had one, and my brother can vouch for me on this. I had one that was so long. Dude, it was longer than my dog. Bro, I'm not even kidding. The thing was so long, and I remember everyone wanted to cut it because I was like 7 or 8. I used to walk around naked like up until like probably 11. I'd say 11 or 12. I would one of the houses, like my parents, my brother could vouch for me. I would shower, I'd dry off, hang up my towel, just walk out, walk out to my room.
Just air dry.
Just walking like a dog, man. Walking back to the old room. But no, that's when they saw my long pube, and they wanted to cut it. I was like, no, this is my baby.
I guess I'm a man now.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
No, yeah, I used to walk around naked all the time, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And I have no
Yeah.
reason to be confident. Let me tell you that. I have no reason to be walking around naked, even now. Yeah.
I know, that's the
Especially
thing,
back
when you're
then. That was
younger.
before puberty. And like
When
even
you're
now,
younger,
I'm
you're
not
just
working with a
confident.
ton, man. I'm not working with a ton. So there's nothing to be too like showing off, all right?
there's nothing to be showing off.
I used to air dry. The confidence is flowing in young Jay, man. Let me tell you that.
Dude, everybody when they were younger, just the confidence were flowing. Then you get to a certain age and you're just like, oh God, what is wrong with me?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it hit about 7th, 8th grade. That's when I was like, I don't have the greatest confidence, and then it started to come back freshman year. Came back with a vengeance, and then it cooled off sophomore to junior, senior.
Dude, I remember I would always be so self-conscious. Like, I remember there'd be a time, especially like in football, where everybody's voice would start getting deeper.
I know.
And you'd be like, is my voice that deep? And you're just like, oh man, like, I think you were one of them too. Your voice got deep in like 8th grade.
Chances are I was making that voice up. I was trying to do that. I'm not even kidding. I used to do that, dude. Like people would call on me like in class. Be like, oh, what's up, Justin? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you'd make your voice like really deep too, because you'd be like, I gotta let people know my voice is deep.
Yeah. Because if you want to hear what my voice sounded like, call my voicemail. That was my voice.
Dude, there was a couple kids where it hit them hard,
Dude,
where you were just like,
the
Jesus.
phase. Hayden and Dawson Faye hit puberty so
Yes.
early. And I was like,
and it
so
was
jealous because
so-
I think Dawson hit it before me, and he's like what, 2 years younger than me? A
Yeah,
year younger than me?
I remember when 7th grade, I was on the same team as him, and he had a very like high voice. He came back during our 8th grade year, and it was like, Dawson here. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, no way, dude.
I
He's
know,
in 7th
know.
grade.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, is my voice that deep? I was like, Jesus.
Nah,
I was always
Puberty,
jealous.
man.
I was like,
puberty.
strange time.
Puberty, I can't wait to finish it, bro.
I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
Dude, you look like you hit puberty probably 25 years ago. Dude, something I always think about, and we got to wrap this up pretty soon, but quick thing. I always think about, do you think you could, so say Senior Reed, do you think you would beat that kid up? Do you think you beat Senior Reed up?
Oh, dude. Yes.
Dude, I would whoop
Absolutely.
I would whoop Senior Justin's ass so hard, bro.
Oh, dude. I'd be like,
Except
oh,
part
dude.
of me feels like I wouldn't because I think I was bigger than I was now. Because I was heavier for sure, dude. I was like 230 pounds.
But you know where your weak spots are on
Dude,
yourself.
yeah.
That's the thing.
The left
Like,
knee.
like for me, I was a big boy, but I would go for one of my knees, or I would just hit myself in the head, so I'd have another I would have a seizure.
No, you know what I would do? I would go mental game. I know the words that would trigger me to be
Dude,
very upset.
oh,
So
I would
start
too.
calling him that. That little boy's gonna crumble like a little, gonna crumble
Oh,
like a
dude.
cake.
I would walk into an area that I was being loud in, and I'd be like, "What's your deal, man? Huh? What are you
Just call you out in
overcompensating
front
for?"
of everyone.
Yeah, you do this because you want attention, don't you? That's what you do this for. You're scared of not having friends. That's what this is, huh? Just
Yeah,
make
baby.
myself cry.
Dude, I can easily make myself cry back and down. I could do it. I could do it. I know all the
man.
spots to hit.
Dude, do you know what? That's funny that we're having this conversation because I was looking and I have like measurements on my wall from when I was like 12.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at the measurements and I was like, I would kick your little ass.
I do. I look back at pictures. I'm like, look at this little dweeb. I was like, dude, oh man, I'd love to line up one time against this fool.
I'm always like, you're the one kid that I would just beat the living hell out of.
Facts. We should probably wrap this up. It's about that time. Reed, where can they find you, my man?
You can find me here every week on the show J&R, baby.
Hell yeah, baby. And we can catch him in some sweats coming up soon. Little sweats, little sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Hopefully he pulls down his socks a little bit. Who knows?
No way, dude.
If we're ever gonna go out sometime, I'm not gonna be seen with you wearing those.
Nah, dude, I'm
those high
keeping those
socks.
babies high and tight, and they're getting brought up in a
High
conversation.
and tight, so you never fumble, baby. You know what it is. You can find me JJ_man_20 Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. Follow this podcast, the show _with Junior on Instagram for updates about the show. Also, go head over. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to post it there because we filmed a couple videos that sometime are going to be put out. They're little games that we do. One of these times when our editor in chief decides to edit and do his job, we'll we'll put them out. But I might put them out on this channel. I think because
Yeah, I mean, why
we got more
not?
subscribers on this channel, so be on the lookout for that. Sometime in the next 2 years, it should be out sometime. Nah, but
To be
no, it's been
continued.
fun. Go like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your folks. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you guys next time.